Great choice on the purchase of your new Meyer Wingman commercial grade plow. It's as easy to install as it is to use, and this video will take you step by step through the process. Just follow along and your new Wingman will be operational before you know it. If possible, roll your Wingman to within 4 to 6 feet of your vehicle. Remove the tarp cover by pulling the cover away from the crate. Locate the instructions in the tarp panel and read them carefully prior to the installation. Using a drill, unscrew all the top screws to remove the wood cover. Remove the top of the crate and set it aside. Using a crowbar, pry the side wood pieces from the upright slats and remove them. Set aside the plow light box and remove the plastic cover. As each hitch installation may vary by the vehicle, consult your hitch manufacturer's instruction manual prior to beginning the installation. Wingman requires a Class 3 2-inch receiver mount that you can install yourself or have done by a local hitch dealer or automotive repair shop. Start by following your hitch manufacturer's installation instructions. Installing the hitch may require removal and trimming of the plastic fascia, as well as drilling of the vehicle's frame. Use the hitch manufacturer's supplied hardware and torque to manufacturer specs. To ensure proper ground clearance, the center of the 2-inch receiver should be approximately 11¼ inches from the ground. Your hitch installation is now complete. For vehicles without a factory trailer harness, professional installation is recommended using Meyer harnesses. Route the power harness through the front of the grille. Run the power harness to the battery, ensuring the harness is secure and free from moving parts or excessive heat. Connect the black cable to the negative terminal of the battery and the red cable to the positive terminal. Run the truck side harness through the engine compartment. The controller connection will pass through the firewall and into the cab. Drill a 1 1/4 inch hole and use the supplied rubber grommets to prevent the wires from getting pinched or cut. Run the trailer connector through the engine compartment and out of the bottom. Run the trailer connector to the rear of the vehicle, ensuring it's properly secured with cable ties. After adding dielectric grease, plug the trailer connector into the vehicle's trailer harness. Use moisture-resistant tape for additional protection. Pull the power and truck side harnesses out of the front of the grille. It's recommended to tuck these connections inside the grille when the plow is not in use. Refer to the instruction manual to assemble the plow lights and attach to the plow. Connect both male ends from the plow light to the female ends on the plow harness, making sure there is dielectric grease on the connections. Secure any excess cable lengths with zip ties. Attach the plow markers on both sides of the plow. Attach both wheels in the down position, allowing the plow to roll to the vehicle. Lubricate the 2-inch receiver quick link with Meyer Cool Lube to prevent binding. It's available in aerosol spray or grease gun. Roll the snow plow to the vehicle and insert it into the 2-inch receiver hitch. Push the plow assembly forward 1 to 2 inches into the receiver hitch and secure with hitch and cotter pins. Remove the weather covers and connect both electrical plugs, making sure they're pushed completely together. Once the plow is completely attached, flip the wheels 180 degrees to the up position and secure with cotter pins. Prior to operating the plow, raise the crank stand until it no longer touches the ground. Remove it from the A-frame and attach it to the lift frame. Start the vehicle and turn the controller on. The controller keypad buttons will illuminate when pressed. Using the controller, verify that the plow has full range of movement in all directions. Refer to the Wingman user manual to test and verify additional plow light functions. Your Wingman installation is now complete.